Ladies and gentlemen.
I spoke to you in the changes and understand the rules of play. How much a man's all the time. Protect yourself, short hands and give it up.
Well, Johnny, here you go. Fight 8 of the night, sponsored by Sam Greco and Don Camilo's Restaurant. Chris, the AK Bradford, one fight, taking on Alan Webb. Making his debut here tonight, Alan Webb fighting under Darko Pavlovic from the Sunbury BJJ gym. And Chris Bradford, trained by Chris Doyle from the Black Panther MMA gym down in Geelong, mate. Talking to Carl Draper earlier on, he said Alan Webb from Sunbury is a great grappler, he said, and Chris from Geelong is a big striker. And mate, I think that goes to show in their fighter profiles. Alan Webb had his favourite fighter as Frank Mir, and Chris Bradford, favourite fighter John Wayne Parr, and there you go, opening up with some good kicks.
I'll tell you what, Johnny, if the stare down is anything to go by, we're in for a great fight here this evening.
Mate, the stare down, we were waiting on Dr. Peter Lewis to head back, and there we go, Alan Webb just looking to take this one straight down to the canvas. But Chris Bradford looking to use his height advantage to get back up again. He's got a good chokehold on there to Alan Webb.
Yeah, Chris Bradford, Johnny, the Soren Monkong Tong lookalike.
And there he goes, he takes it straight back up to the ground again, but Alan Webb, mate, I'm surprised they haven't nicknamed him Spider, as in Spider Webb, but I'll tell you what, Chris Bradford going there for an armbar, but
an armbar already.
But I'll take nothing away from Alan Webb, mate, or nothing away from either of his boys, but Alan Webb came into the ring wearing his full gi with the purple belt on under the Will Mercado BJJ system. And Alan Webb just looking to get into the form out there, but Chris Bradford just locking him out. Side control now to Alan Webb. And I tell you what, the crowd are right behind this, and both of these boys have got some terrific support here tonight. And we can see there our sponsor of this fight, Sam Greco, sitting ringside, mate, really having a close look at this one.
It's Sam Greco and Don Camilo's Restaurant down Victoria Street, North Melbourne.
I tell you what,
big thank you to Sam for sponsoring this bout, and Primal Fight Promotions bringing us the best of Muay Thai, modified Thai.
I tell you what, Chris Bradford did really well to get out of that. Alan Webb had his back. It was looking like he was trying to sink in a nice deep choke, but then Chris Bradford turned it around, tried to get back up to his knees again. Alan Webb got side control once again. And mate, the look on Sam Greco, he's just loving this. Former world title kickboxing champion, K1 champion, turned his hand to MMA, and he's just loving this. Alan Webb again, he's got the back of Chris Bradford. Can't quite see whether he's got a chokehold in from where we're sitting. You can see he's looking to set up though, looking to take control of Chris Bradford's back and roll over. But Chris Bradford very agile getting out of that and getting back up to his feet again.
Yeah, good work by Chris Bradford to get back onto his feet as Alan Webb just lets go with a wild right hook.
As you said, Johnny, the stare down before this fight, mate, even before we'd got underway, both boys were just prowling each other's corners and just staring at each other. This one's 3 5-minute rounds. Referee Ignatius Missilides. We've got Dennis Kelly, one of the most experienced MMA fighters in the country, former Irish champion and CFC cage fighter. Officiating here along with Keith Grant and Ben Smullen. Also have to give a big plug to our fight producer tonight, Paris Productions, the best fight DVD producer in the country, bar none. And he's filming this and he'll be watching it on DVD, so if you want any work done, contact Paris on 0428586203. You'll see a lot of his shows on Foxtel now and on Aurora Fight Sports, Channel 183.
We've got a very vocal crowd, particularly for this bout, Johnny. Obviously they love the MMA, and once again a credit to Primal Fight Promotions for bringing you this, their debut promotion on what is an absolutely packed Shoppingtown hotel here in Doncaster.
Yeah, I was talking to Carl Draper the other day and again this afternoon when I was here, and he was saying that these boys have sold out a lot of tables, and there's some great support from the MMA boys. But Chris Bradford now just taking side control, but Alan Webb looking to get up to his feet.
Yeah, just a downward elbow there by Chris Bradford into the rib cage of Alan Webb.
Yeah, Alan Webb trying to get the full mount there, but Chris Bradford just locking him out with the knees.
Oh, well done by Chris Bradford just ducking out of the way of what was another downward elbow.
You can see the crowd there just oohing and ahhing. There's a lot of people in this crowd, mate, know exactly what's going on. A lot of people are just wondering what's going on. such as the rise of MMA in this country. But
Yeah,
Chris Bradford more of a stand-up fighter.
Yeah, just kicking away at that leg.
What a great first round of action. Good countering from both boys.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Stay there, stay there.
Just a contrast in build between these two boys. Chris Bradford, very tall, very well put together, weighed in at 83.6 kilos. Alan Webb, short, stocky, weighed in at 81.5 kilos.
And we'll see if this follows the pattern of the first round. And there it goes. Alan Webb quickly taking Chris Bradford back to the mat.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can see Chris Bradford's more, a lot more comfortable in the stand-up. Nothing wrong with his ground game, but likes the stand-up position. As I said, his favourite fighter is Wayne Parr. The 27-year-old purple belt from Sunbury, Alan Webb.
Once again, this fight proudly brought to you by Don Camillo's Restaurant, owned by Sam Greco in Victoria Street, North Melbourne.
I'll tell you what, if you want a great feed, get down to Don Camillo's. I've been down there several times. Plenty of sporting memorabilia, plenty of sporting personalities getting there all the time. And from where we're sitting, can't see it, mate, but I'd say by the crowd support, there's a bit of an armbar going on over opposite to where we're sitting. Alan Webb just looking like he's unloading some punches to Chris Bradford there. From where we're sitting, we can't quite see what's happening. So Chris Bradford's got the leg lock on Alan Webb, but there we go. Chris Bradford just turned that around now. But Alan Webb's got a nice choke. He's got that in fairly deep, but Chris might be able to slip out of that one.
Oh, huge knee. On his way back up, I was expecting Chris Bradford to unleash, and he did. And we see this once again, Alan Webb taking him back straight down to the mat.
That was a big knee. That just grazed Alan Webb as it went by. But I tell you what, any closer. There we go. We've got the full mount now from Alan Webb. You can hear the Darko in the corner. Darko Pavlovic just calling out, just screaming out, high, high. Wants to get him high. It looks like he's got the armbar locked on there to Chris Bradford. You can see him just twisting around. Tell you what, Johnny, I reckon we might be seeing a tap out here unless...
Stand up. Stand up, boys. Stand up. No,
Referee Ignatius Missolidis just told him to stand up. I'm not sure why he's done that. I wasn't sure whether Chris Bradford was actually tapping at that stage or not. But
I'm a little bit bemused by that